guys.
I'm Bob.
I'm Barb. Together we make up
HetteshWorld.
So today's video we're going to show you a new MORryde product that we're installing, but first
we're going to give you an update on our last year's install, which was the safety rail. We're going to give you our
feedback, thoughts, and impressions. So stay tuned.
So here's the operation of the safety rail. You just start pushing the handle up. Once you get up to here, it's got a magnet that holds it in place on travel.
And I will say on travel days, it does not come out at all. I was a little bit worried about that when we installed it last year, but it stays completely in place.
Yeah, we love it. And then to deploy it, you just pull it out, grab the arm here, slide it down, and it gives you at least a 5-foot extension rail, which goes beyond our stairs, as you can see. And we've tested out with a couple senior citizens, not myself, but some older seniors.
It's really good for about 85 and up, that's for sure.
And you can see how strong it is. The rail we had on here was one of those, the ones that
factory
slide
rail.
over the door.
Yeah.
And they're just wobble all over the place. So when you get somebody that's not real stable on their feet, they really start shaking this thing away.
And we first replaced it ourselves with one that kind of came out and looped like a,
yeah.
but it was maybe hitting like the third step or something.
Yeah,
so
they put a loop down here, but it was
and
still,
it shook a lot.
It was still really loose. It wobbled all over the place. So we would definitely recommend this product if you want something to give you a little more secure feeling going up and down the stairs,
yep.
or if you have some issues, mobile wise.
Yep.
You definitely want to get this rail and install it.
At the end of the video and also in the description below, I'm going to have codes that will get you discounts. MORryde can install this for you, and you can get a good deal on it if you go through our codes. If you feel like installing it yourself, which is what Bob normally likes to do, then dog, I'm trying to film, no barking. If you feel like you want to install it, it's very easy to install.
Yeah,
I mean, how did you install that, Bob?
Well, you basically, the factory ones, and you're seeing more and more of these on factory installs. I mean, brand new campers are coming out with this MORryde our safety rail because it's just incredible.
Yeah, and the new ones.
The factory don't have this. They don't have this here, but they give you this. They give you this metal down through here because it hides the existing holes from your original handle.
Yep.
And then, so what I did, I just used some butyl tape, put it on the back side of here, and you just screw it in, and that's all it is. I mean, it's very simple. You just put it wherever you need it to get to make it, feel more natural going up a rail, which is normally going to land somewhere around your handle, because that's the most natural, going right to that latch there. But it's a very simple install.
In case you're wondering what that is, that's a future video. That is no longer a Ring doorbell. We've got new camera, new security system. That will be a future video. So now, on to the next item, Bob. What is it?
So we wanted to get one of these handle extensions, mainly because when you got your hands full of groceries, you got to go up the stairs.
Yeah, go up, back down,
back down the steps,
go back up. I mean, it's a few more steps in your day. That's true, and we're going to be eliminating that.
Yeah, the main thing is your potential to miss a step, and all of a sudden you're in the gravel.
Which would be me.
What we want to do is that's going to extend that handle down to this point down here.
Yep.
And I'll just hold it up there and show you what it's going to look like when it's installed.
So this is the actual handle. Bob's going to be installing it himself.
And I'm going to slowly show you just before we install it to show you how it's going to work here. I'm not going to tighten it up tight at all.
Yeah, because he's got to put the hole
This hole down here, there's going to be 3 screws that plunge all the way through the door, and on the back side is going to be a plate, so it's well secured. Yeah, this is just going to do just like this, so you'll be able to reach down here at the bottom. You'll be able to reach up. And I'm trying to hold it in place.
We try to display it.
But it's going to hold like that.
Okay.
And it's going to work just like that.
And this is something that we definitely wanted to do for ourselves, especially like when you're carrying groceries or other things in. It's just nice to be able to get up there and get it.
Yeah, so we have an RV lock, and it's got the remote control. So when we're in the truck, we can hit unlock.
Yep.
So you can come up here, and it's already unlocked, and you can just pull on it. One thing I just wanted to show you was I seen a couple posts where people said where this point right here.
Yes.
Where this is locking on, and I'll pull it off of here. So this has a single set screw right here that pushes in on the door. And from what I was told, MORryde has tested this with 3 different lock companies to make sure that this thing can withstand a 100-pound pull.
And they've done it like hundreds of times, I think, right?
Yeah. So what I wanted to do, just to give us a little extra security,
because we saw someone that did have some issues.
What I've seen on a couple blog posts, this thing is mounted here, and say your kid comes up and you got the door locked and you don't know it.
Yeah.
Or the kid don't know it. They grab this thing and pull on it really hard.
They're just a kid. Yeah.
And they tear the metal on the door right here.
Yeah.
They'll tear that metal. Or if you walk up and just
jerk it.
It opens the door, and you can see I just got it just barely hanging here. How easy it opens that door. Just no effort at all. But if the door is in the lock position and someone grabs it and does more than 100 pounds, they're going to tear this.
Yeah.
I cut these 2 little tabs of metal and painted them black, and I tapered them to kind of fit the handle. So they're going to fit like here, one on front and back.
And Bob is creative. He found this metal actually by the dumpster on the ground.
Yep.
And we just cleaned it up, and like he said, he cut it to fit.
You'll see it. I took a Dremel and cut it out and
painted it
and kind of bent it a little bit, so it's because this door has a little bit of a curvature to it, so I wanted it to mount tight when the set screw. This is a piece of metal I found in a dumpster, and I'm going to cut some little tabs off. And what that's going to do, that's going to just give us a little bigger footprint here in case somebody comes up and don't know that the door's locked and they grab a hold of it. It probably wouldn't be us, but it might be a neighbor, it might be somebody coming over.
Could be me. I'm super strong.
And
you
that
never
door
know.
isn't locked. That's when it breaks at. So this is going to give that a lot more support.
So this is not something you can get from MORryde. This is something that Bob handcrafted. It's something we're probably recommending on top of it just for your own protection and security of the door.
Yeah, I mean, a door is supposed to withstand over 100 pounds of pull, but
by itself, yes.
With just the set screw set. So, but in a case where someone does have it locked, I mean, you see young kids, they'll grab them and just jerk on it, and if they jerk on it and it's locked, it's a potential to break it.
So next, Bob's going to go ahead and get that installed, and then
we're going to temporarily mount this up, screw it in, and they give you instructions. They want 1.5 inches above this deadbolt, so it's going to pretty much center it right here. This is pretty much going to be dead center when I measured it, and they do give you some other measurements, but I think it's going to pretty much rely on your type of door you have. Yeah,
it's not one. This is a great idea, but it is not one fit for all. You have to look at your camper.
It's
disclaimer. You have to look at your camper, and you have to understand it, and you have to know. I mean, like Bob has spent how much time this morning just thinking about all this stuff.
I'm just kind of sciencing it out a little bit, making these tabs before we get.
So just don't jump on it. I mean, it's a good idea, but you need to figure out if it's going to work for your camper and how you're going to make it work the best. That's our disclaimer. For those of you that don't know, we've been on the road almost 5 years. This is our Riverstone Forest River. And every year we do take it back to MORryde. That video is coming up next. I will link all the MORryde videos below because they did our suspension, and we do a yearly check with them, and our videos explain why and issues we've incurred. But we have a new video from visiting them this year, and we're also going to have a video coming up where we take it back to Riverstone every year to the warranty department, and why you should think about talking to whoever your dealer is about always making sure that your camper is good for the next full year of travel. Because when you full-time, and they say, everybody full-time is full-time, you got to take care of your vehicle. You got to do preventive maintenance. If you're not taking care of it. It's going to break down. It's going to have issues. You know, this is a 2021, and see how nice it looks? It's all because of Bob. Like his shirt says, if we can't fix it, we're all screwed. And in case you don't know, besides being full-time RVers, we're Can-Am Spider Riders, and we've been journeying about 40 states in the U.S. and traveling around, and I have tons of videos from every state of all kinds of fun and crazy and spooky and weird, and you know, just all kinds of stuff to see. A lot of education, a lot of history. So definitely we want you to check us out, check out our channel, and make sure you subscribe.
Piece of metal that's sticking up above the actual latch extender, and then I got a piece of metal on the inside outside, so this is going to give us a little more support here, and that set screw will lock this in.
And it doesn't poke a hole through your handle.
No, there's no, there will be 3 holes down here, and I got to get my little clamp.
And he'll talk about how he seals all that kind of stuff, and then it's got some stuff on the back.
Screws I have O-rings, so no water intrusion at all.
Yep. So what's our least favorite thing to do, but we've done it a million times?
Drill holes in the camper.
Drill holes in the camper. Now this is where we want to measure it really good.
Well, you want it, I mean, you want it to look square going up and down, you know. Right now it looks like it's kicked in a little bit on the bottom, but
whoop job.
I'm going to take a tape measure and kind of just hold it here, move it up, and it needs to kick in some at the bottom. So we've got 6.5, I would think that's. You got the better eye than me. What do you think, hon?
Yep, I think that is straight. What do you guys think? I'll give you a little rant. We're at Indian Lakes Campground in Batesville, Indiana, and it's beautiful, as you can see. They've done a lot of spots here. This is kind of our base home camp. For those who know us, know our kids are here. But when you RV, a lot of people leave trash. So when we came here for the stay, there was trash, and then also our fire pit. We do have a couple things in there, but we burn them. Was filled with gunky, nasty stuff, and nobody wants to touch your gunky, nasty stuff. So clean up after yourself. That's all that I'm asking. So I don't know if you can see, Bob is all about like marking, because he wants to make sure, because he's going to take that off and drill it.
Yeah, I'm going to mark this first hole, and then I'm going to take the decal off and plunge it on there, and then I'll be able to get this plate a little squarer on there. So I'm just putting a little pilot hole in here.
Does it go all the way through to the other side, is my question?
Yes, it goes all the way through, and then this goes on the other side. So it's very well supported at the bottom.
Okay.
And that's why we're supporting a little bit more at the top.
Yep.
But yeah, it goes all the way through. This actually has little O-rings on it. So when you smash this in, besides the gasket, you got the screws protected.
Okay.
Getting anything in there.
I mean, the one thing, we're not really sponsors of anybody, but we're super impressed with MORryde and the products that we've never been let down so far. I mean, is everything perfect? No, not always, but whew, getting covered by sawdust. But if there is a problem, they're responsible for it and they take care of it. And that's what's impressive, is customer service.
So we're going to take this decal off here.
Do we have to do any cleaning?
No, it's already cleaned it.
Okay. He uses like alcohol and cleans the area to make sure the adhesion is good.
We're going to push all the way through there.
Yep.
I got to get the right Allen. Yeah, we found all MORryde's products to be very well built. And then on the inside here, we're going to put, it's going to get a plate in here.
Come on.
And it's pretty much fits this door. Here, I'm just going to kind of snug this one up a little bit before we put our other screws in.
All right, what do you think, guys? Yep.
So you'll be able to go.
Ah, so nice.
No more doing this.
No more dance. No more two-step dance.
So you can just. That's how. I mean, it's effortless.
So we will do a review of this probably 6 months to a year from now. We just want to really make sure that it's going to be working and efficient, and you just don't want to, put it in and install it and then do a review. You want to give it some time in some different places, what kind of weather you're incurring, that kind of stuff. Oh, while he's doing that, I'll tell you, last year it was 114 degrees everywhere we went in the middle of the United States. Those videos are coming out probably in about a month. Some of them have already come out. But opening this door in Kansas burned the whole center of my hand, because it was just travel day, so I didn't even expect that, to open it up and have it scorch my hand like that. Don't like 115 today travel days. Okay.
So let's move our stuff out of here.
On the stairs. I do have to lean in on my toes, but I can get it and open it right up.
Yeah, it's mainly because because of this being a tall RV.
Yeah.
A lot of RVs have 3 steps. This has got 4, so you'll probably have to come in it from a tack.
On the side, yeah, for me, because I'm a little bit shorter. And it does depend also the ground. This ground's pretty good, so this is probably pretty normal, but sometimes they're shorter or sometimes they're way tall, depending on the ground and the leveling.
I'll lock it here so you can see what it's like when it's locked. So the RV lock has its remote. It's not going to open it with the
Hear it? There you go. So this was our install video using our new MORryde product. We hope that you like it. If you have questions, ask us below.
Yep.
I just want to let everyone know that coming up June 2nd, we are actually flying to Alaska and doing an Alaskan railroad trip, and we're going to be putting out reels on social media, Facebook and Instagram every day. And then we're going to have a huge amount of video to bring to you once we come back toward the end of June. So we hope that you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Smash up that notification bell. Bob wants you to
give us your comments. Have you used this door lock? Have you used the safety rail?
Yeah.
The door extension? Let us know in the comments. And if, like Bert said, if you have any questions at all, give us a shout. We're not experts, but we can give you an answer.
Nope, not at all. Remember, we're HetteshWorld.
Come travel in our incredible world.
Bye.